So right now I have a lot of people that are calling me, messaging me, emailing me, and they're asking about VA home loan 2 to 4 unit properties. So like the multifamily house hack, live in one unit, rent out the others, collect the income. And not a lot of people have like spreadsheets or tools or any way to really analyze if a rental property makes sense for them. So I'm just gonna make this video real quick that's gonna go over how I analyzed VA home loan multifamily properties and then the spreadsheet I used. So if you are gonna use your VA home loan and you wanna buy a 2 to 4 unit property, watch this video, like this video, and then in the description, the very first link is going to be a page where you can get this spreadsheet 100% free. It will be emailed to you. You just gotta put in your email, you can have the spreadsheet. All right, so I got the headset here. My microphone broke, but I'm just gonna find a random multifamily property here. So if you don't know, you just go to Zillow.com and you can hit the buy button in the top left, go to any city, USA. What I do is I go to home type, deselect all, click multifamily, apply, and then you can zoom in to your Here is a $210,000 duplex. So we can see $210,000 just as an example. So we'll go here to the spreadsheet. We'll go to sales price, $210,000. Loan amount. So this is for the VA home loan, as we talked about. So that is a no down payment loan. So your loan amount is also going to be the purchase price. So down payment is going to reflect there at 0. And then you're going to go to the interest rate. What I do for interest rates is I go to mortgagenewsdaily.com and you can check to see what the VA home loan interest rate is right here. It looks like today, August 25th, it's at 6.13%. So we come back 6.13%. Just as a disclaimer, your APR is going to be higher than what the daily rate is. That's how. But anyways, period is going to be 30 years. And for taxes and insurance, if you don't have a good reference point, you can go to the county website to get the tax bill for any property. But if you go to Zillow, where you saw the listing, and you scroll all the way down, Zillow will tell you the monthly taxes is $243 and the monthly insurance is $70. So we'll come back here, we'll see the taxes are $240 and the insurance is $75. I don't know if those are backwards or not, but not really important. And just for conversational purposes, we come down to, so now we have the sales price, we have the financing terms figured out, and we have the financing terms, we have the expenses, and just for the expenses here, we just put the taxes and the insurance. So if you have, what these little boxes right here are for, if you want to account for your property management, so you would just infill your property management, say it's going to be $100 a month, and then you can toggle it and it'll reflect, as you toggle it on and off, it'll reflect at the bottom here on your total expenses. And that's how any of these work. So once you have your expenses done, you're gonna move down to your incoming rent. So the VA home loan is an owner-occupied loan, so you must live in the property that you're purchasing. So that is why this right here is left not highlighted. So we're gonna go to unit 2, and just for conversational purposes, we're gonna say that this duplex rents out for $2,000 per side. So we can see in our incoming, our gross rent column shows that we're at $2,000 a month because we're living in unit 1 and we're renting out unit 2. So our gross rental income is $2,000 per month. Then we can see that our debt service is $1,272 a month, and our PITI is $1,592. And if you do not know the difference, debt service is just the loan. So it's just your principal and your interest, and your PITI is going to be your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. So, it's your monthly mortgage payment. So $1,592 is going to be your monthly mortgage payment in this scenario right here. So then after we have all the yellow fields input accordingly, we can go up here to the top green box, which says owner occupied while you live there. So we can see the most important number right here is the cash flow per month. So in this crazy made up scenario, our cash flow per month would be $408 per month. Because we are living in unit 1, we're renting out unit 2. Our monthly mortgage payment is $1,592. So we're going to take the $2,000 income minus the $1,592 mortgage payment, and our monthly cash flow, we're going to make $408 per month while we live there. And then the second box is going to give you an analysis of what this would look like after you move out of the property. You'll know this by reading the title, and it says non-owner occupied after you move out. So pretty self-explanatory. But this number right here, the cash flow per month, this is calculated by taking the monthly rent from unit 2 and plugging it in right here to unit 1. So this formula is based off the assumption that you're getting the same rent for unit 1 as you did for unit 2. So in this scenario, again, after you move out of the property, it's going to cash flow $2,400 a month because you are renting each side out for $2,000 a side. So your total gross income would be $4,000 a month. You would take your $4,000 a month rent minus your $1,592 mortgage payment, which would be a positive of $2,408 per month in cash flow. And then, of course, you can look at your cap rates and your net operating income and whatnot. So this is the spreadsheet that me and my family have used to analyze 2 to 4 unit properties that we purchased with the VA home loan. This gave us a very good idea of what our before, during, and after expenses were going to be in regards to the property. And it's just a really good way to analyze and measure. So if you do not have a spreadsheet like this, it probably wouldn't take you very long to make it. I've gotten a lot of feedback on this one over the years, so it's been tweaked to kind of fit a lot of different people's needs. So if you want this spreadsheet, it can save you some time, save you some headache, and definitely put you in a better position when buying with the VA home loan. Very first link in the description will take you to a page. You just put in your email address and you will have a copy of this Google spreadsheet in your email. You can open it up and save it. But if you have watched the video this far, let me know in the comments what city you are analyzing VA home loan 2 to 4 unit properties, so I can look for one in your city and make a video just like this. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more VA home loan tips and guidance.